Hello. Hello. I don't know what I've gotten myself into at this point. I'm gonna fuck this up. And I'm sorry to anyone out there, but excuse me. From what I understand, jollof rice is a sub-Saharan African dish. The one I am primarily focusing on tonight is actually from Nigeria. It's using a Nigerian curry spice blend to add a little bit of extra kick to it. I have so much stuff on my counter. But fuck it. There's no time like the present, so let's do this shit. Okay, I have my iPad over here because I'm gonna have to cheat. Like, this is not my recipe, of course. I do not have a recipe for this. I will post it below. It's from Food 52. I did adjust it a good bit just because I'm cutting it in half, essentially. So, tomatoes, poblanos, peppers, onions. Okay. In my blender, I have half of a large red onion. Just, I did it in slices. I thought it was going to do it in slices. It did not. I did most of my prep ahead of time just because, yeah. Fuck that. Here's my Nigerian curry spice blend I just mixed up. Went to the store, put out the recipe, and I was like, shit, I have all this. Oh, and just so you all know, fenugreek is an asshole. Like, a complete and total asshole. Does not like the ground. To be ground up. Okay. Tomatoes. I'm using a can of tomatoes. Mainly because it's guaranteed that I won't get any, what is it? Like, peel or anything in it. Because the peel can be rough. Tomatoes. Got the onions. This is 2 red bell peppers that I chopped the ever-loving shit out of. Real rough. I have a Scotch bonnet here that I have seeded, and I will not be touching with my hands because I might have to touch my penis later. And I do eventually have to pee. So, 2 cups of stock. Okay. Well, I have to adjust this. How much would one of these make? Does it say? Okay. 1 cup of boiling water. Let's use 1. I'm only using 1 cup of water because I am cutting this recipe in half. This is going to be really interesting. Hey, Andy. And it is like fucking hot in here. It started cooling down, so we turned the AC off, and it wasn't that cool today. So, okay, what next? I need dried thyme, which I have over here somewhere. Unless that's a mess. Oh, it is. Okay. Bay leaves also are over here. Curry powder's over there. Okay. This water nice and hot. Just to give the stock cube a fighting chance of being destroyed. There's some garlic in it too. Where's the garlic go? I've been seeing so many different variations of this. Some say like, okay, how do I say it? It seems like every area has their own recipe for this. Like, if not like every home. Like in India, every family has their own blend for garam masala, which is like essentially a blend of spices. Let's see, cardamom. No, fuck, I'm not gonna try right now. I'm tired. But some say add garlic, some don't. I like garlic. I'm putting garlic in here. It does not say to do it, but I'm fucking doing it. That's nice and hot. Lid on this. And I'm going to go blend this off camera. And it's going to get loud. So, y'all strap the fuck in. Of course you're not plugged in. That would make my life easy. There's so much shit over here, y'all. This is the part of my kitchen you never fucking see because fuck that. Okay, on and here we go. Now, that's going to have to go for a couple of minutes. It needs to be a very smooth paste. I have a really good blender and I think it's done, but I'm going to give it another minute or so. Hello. Okay. Here's our seasoning blend-ish. It smells so good. Okay. Actually, I don't want to do that just quite yet. I want to try to do this as one pot as possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put onions in this bowl. We're going to pretend that I left them sitting on the cutting board. I need some vegetable oil. From what I understand, you can't really put in too much. Like, I don't know. So, I'm going to fry off a couple pieces of chicken in this pot. Salt. Pepper. And just for shits and giggles, let's do a little bit of our cumin. Not cumin. The fuck did I say cumin? Curry blend. So these powders are not going to mix well, but like everything else in this fucking kitchen, you will bend to my will. I want to get the oil hot before I put the chicken in. I don't want a lot. It's like... That's good. The oil will help toast that off some too. So, now that our onions are frying, we know this is ready. So I made extra curry blend because I liked the ingredients in it, and I might just honestly do curry chicken and regular rice one night just to try this curry blend out, like just by itself and not mixed with, like, you know, everything else. So you need you for a few minutes. You're on high. I need you. Okay. Got our blender here. Okay, I'm not trying to cook the chicken. I just want to get it like a little bit of color on it. That's why I put it in there. I'm not touching it, letting it sit so it don't bother no damn body. Get that. Okay, now it's out of the way. Get a little bit of color on it, get some flavor in the bottom of the pot. Then the onions are going to go in, cook those for a few minutes. And the tomato paste, and then the bay and the thyme. I think the thyme and the bay go in at the end. No, those go in before the tomato paste. Okay. Sure, why not? Okay, here we go. That sound on? Okay, here we go. Oh, yes it is. Off. Okay. It creates a never-ending echo. I'll turn the sound off. So, okay. I also saw like 5 different recipes on how to do this kind of thing. Like different techniques and things you should do, and this, that, and the fucking other, and it just got confusing as shit. So, one thing for sure is it is indeed going in the oven, and it's going to finish off in there. Go ahead and, oh yeah! Got a nice little sear on that chicken. Press it down to open those thighs up. This is a boneless chicken thighs. Oh my god, that's so beautiful. Oh. Okay. Now, with a minute or so on that side, then I'm going to dump the onions in there and take the chicken out. Heat oil, okay, I'm almost there. Get my rice. This is essentially like what's called like a, I think it's some sort of called like a party rice, where you basically make it for parties, essentially. Something telling me to stop there. It's just shy of 2 cups. I cut the recipe in half. It says 4, this is just shy of 2, so they're telling me to stop, so I'm going to stop. Where's my thing? There we go. Another thing something said to do was, one lady said to do, was to make sure you wash your rice really well. So, let me not have the chicken about done before I start doing that. So, tell you though, I'm not mad at this smell at all. So. as much of your onions off as I can. But look at that color. It looks so good. Again, neither side, like this is not cooked all the way. But what I did do is get some of that beautiful chicken flavor I'm going to embed into the onions, which will embed themselves in the rice. And I'm going to cook the whole thing in the oven in a bit. So, oh my god, yum. I add a little more oil actually. Something's telling me to do it. Something's telling me to do it. So, I've learned, if nothing else, cooking for so long, that I do not go against my instincts. It's like, I think I should, but fuck it, I'm doing it. At this point, they haven't led me wrong or led me astray, so whatever. Let's get to washing this rice. Yeah. It's interesting, the curry powder actually has, what is it? Or the curry blend they want to use has rice flour in it. And if you follow my TikTok, I showed you all how to make your own rice flour. They want to charge $5 for a half a pound. You can get a pound of rice for 80 cents. Make your own fucking rice flour. It's not hard. This thing is like full. I have to be very careful to not overflow it. Okay. Alright. Set that right there. I'm going to switch. This. I'll do my happy spoon. Okay. Okay. I was watching a bunch of videos on this, and one of the things they pretty much said was you can't really use too much oil. I'm going to turn this down some though. So I want them more sauteed than fried. Okay, how long do I cook those for? 2 to 3 minutes. Set season with a pinch of salt. Bada 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 boom. Stir, 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 stir. Okay. Add the bay leaves, curry powder, and dried thyme. Tiny. 2, 3 bay leaves. Thyme. It's weird that I'm frying a dried spice, but this recipe's been around longer than I have. So the bay leaves are trying to shrivel up. That's so cool. And I have my little metal strainer. Nope. How much curry powder am I supposed to put in here? 2 teaspoons? Okay. Well, I'm going to do there. Teaspoon. Maybe a little more. That's fine. It smells so weird. Like, I've never smelled anything like this before. I'm like really, really into it at this point. So, what is this? Okay. Liège. Okay. Now that's gone for like a minute or 2. How much tomato paste do I need? 3 tablespoons, so a tablespoon and a half. Because again, I'm cutting this recipe in half, and I'm reading it off as I go. So, I've done this a couple times actually, frying off tomato paste. It gets rid of the bitterness to it and gives it a really deep, rich flavor. Makes a great quick pizza sauce too if you're in a hurry. You can make a pizza sauce in 10 minutes. Because most of the work of cooking other tomatoes is already done for you right here. So, yes, this all came from Publix. I was going to go somewhere else, but I did not want to fucking go somewhere else. And Publix is the one place I knew I could get one, like, Scotch bonnet. Because I only needed one. Oh, that looks so weird. This is an interesting smell, y'all. So, okay, 3 to 4 minutes. Okay. Now, this stuff was supposed to reduce on its own for about 10 minutes or so. So what I'm going to do is put it in here, get my stir on, and let this reduce itself for at least 5-10 minutes. So if I let this go for about 10 minutes, I will definitely get the desired consistency. Will at least reduce by half with the lid on. Holy shit. This is the stew that will define the pot. Okay. Like, I know it's going to need a shit ton of salt at this point because there's basically none in here, other than that tiny little bit up in there earlier. Get off my counter. Fuck you. Don't you dare try to stain. Sorry, turmeric juice. Turmeric oil. I want to try it. It don't really taste like much. And I'm not getting literally any heat whatsoever. I think it's coming. No. Should have used 3. So. I'm not even being subtle at this point. I want to try this. I want to see how this goes. Okay, I did the one thing earlier. 2. Okay, that's in there. Yeah, this says do not use olive oil, simply because, you know, olive oil has a lower smoking point than most others. So. Okay. I do want to, excuse me, put more, I'm going to put more water in here later. And instead of bringing the temperature down when I put the water in, I'm going to put for the chicken stock, because I'm just going to use a stock cube. I'm going to go ahead and put the stock cube in here now. This way it can start, it can like be cooking. The lid for this pot? No, you're not. You 100% are not. Fuck off. Ow, fuck you. I mean, that'll work. Need to find the lid when it goes in. Pretty sure this is it. Yeah, this is it. Okay. I don't want to preheat my oven yet, simply because it's fucking hot in here, y'all. What the fuck? Did it just fucking like snuck up and get me in the throat? Jesus Christ. It's a dangerous recipe. Okay. And then when I do preheat the oven, I'm going to add the rice. All right, let me double check. This doesn't need butter, but there's no butter listed in here at all. So I'm gonna add a little bit of butter at the end. Yeah, it's still trying to pop. It's still popping. I can set you right there. You're not going to cross-contaminate anything because you're going to get dumped in there in like 15 minutes. I'm going to cook the chicken inside the rice mixture when all said and done. Just turn the heat down a little bit more. Start tidying up. Yeah, I've watched like 10 videos on this. I've done, I've looked up recipes, I've read recipes. Just, Jesus Christ. Yeah, sorry I didn't go live last night. I was fucking tired. My husband was fucking tired. I needed something quick and easy, so I ended up making chicken fajitas. Because that is something, at least in this house and in my mind, is quick and easy. It won't take me like 20 minutes. So. Okay, now we got just steam coming out and not, you know, mixture. I'm gonna give this a This is the boring part of the video, actually. So I'm just sitting here looking at rice. I'm using like a long grain rice, like extra long grain. One guy fries his rice, actually. Like, he actually puts them in like with a half a cup of, or like a quarter cup of oil kind of thing, and fries it all off. You really toast the rice, give it a nice flavor. This is kind of cool. Just looking at washed rice up close, because it's absorbed all the moisture from when it was washed, so it's dry again, but it's still kind of cool. Here's some rice liquid if anybody wants it. Anybody thirsty? So, okay. What the hell did that say? Okay. I'm going to add in probably about 5 more minutes. I'm going to add some water. Or some hot water. And this is something I've seen so many fucking chefs do who made this dish. I'm actually going to, before it goes into the oven, I'm going to take a big piece of foil, put it over the top, then put the lid back on. This says it seals in everything. So, I don't know if we're going to use butter or not. There's a peach I didn't get to use the other day. I'm done. I'm not going to make that dish again. That's a dish y'all didn't see because the shit didn't work. So, yes, this is also my test kitchen, of course. So, okay. We'll give this just a couple more minutes. I want to give this dish every chance it can to be amazing, you know? Let me turn this way just a little so a little more steam can escape. It's like coming down the side of my pot at this point. You can definitely see the turmeric in here. Fucking love turmeric. Yes. Sorry I haven't been doing a lot of videos lately. It's fucking crazy. I have started, like, you know, the mystery shopping thing again, and I have 2 jobs at this point. So, yeah. But fucking spoon tried to fall. Yeah, okay. Like, I want to do it. The impatient part of me is like, okay, go ahead and do it. But the other part of me is like, no, not yet. It needs a couple more motherfucking minutes. You impatient little faggot. Yeah, I do talk shit to myself all day long. All the time. Mainly for being a dumb shit. But, you know, like Lucy. Any of y'all get that reference, please comment below. I'll be your best friend for like a whole day. 2 more minutes. Yeah, I was doing, watching YouTube while going through all this. And it's really, because I have to my own spin on everything. I can't just follow the recipes. Because you see, I adjusted this recipe like 4 fucking times already. And I want to do it all one pot. Because I feel like this can be a one pot dish. So, I really think it can. Fuck. 1 more minute. And we'll take it off. Take it off the heat completely. Give it a good stir. Put in the rice with like 2 cups of hot water. Or at least 1 3/4 cups. So I will taste it before it's served and, like, you know, see if it needs any more. I don't want to add too much, but I can always add a little bit more later, like a little splash if necessary. So plus it's going to absorb some of the fat from the chicken, and I got some good juices in there too. So, okay, yeah. 1 3/4 cups. And I say that because there's a lot of liquid in here. Some solid, but it's mostly liquid. And the rice will absorb all of that. Yes, my husband should be getting off work in hopefully half an hour. And be here soon, if that's not him right now. Here's somebody coming up the stairs. The stairs are right there, so. Nope, that's upstairs neighbor. Pounding their fucking feet. Like, I'm so nervous. I don't want to fuck this up. I'm so nervous. Like, traditionally they serve with plantains. I don't like plantains at all, so I'm not going to make them, because otherwise, if I make them, they're not going to get ate. And that's a waste of plantain that somebody could have bought and enjoyed. So, there's a lot of things I don't actually like and will not eat. So, unlike Joshua, there's like 3 things he won't eat total. Other than that, he eats what the fuck is put in front of him. He was raised right. My parents tried with me. That's one thing they failed at. One of many, honestly. But here we are. Okay. Turn off. Let the bubbling come to a stop before I remove the lid. I just want to get hot. It's fucking hot. Okay. Stir, 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 stir. Wonder what it tastes like now. More what my spoon was I was tasting with earlier, and I de-seeded the pepper with a spoon. Or I want to make sure I don't use the same spoon because fuck that. It needs like a lot of salt, but that's not bad at all. Oh, there's the heat. Hello. How are you? Interesting. All right. Not mad at that. Okay. Rice in there. Still a little bit moist. No, I'm gonna finish it on the stove. I'm not gonna do the oven. A, it's fucking hot. B, I don't want to heat up the fucking oven because it's gonna be so fucking hot. Okay. Is that cold? Fuck. Okay, whatever. Stir. I'm going to go ahead and add my chicken because I'm going to bring this to a boil, just like I do with any kind of rice. And then I'm going to cook it on low for about the next half hour or so. Always use your accumulated juices. Well, that's why I put it in a bowl. Get the fucking juices easier. Just make sure. So I did a dish with rice and chicken recently, and make sure that everything is covered. Okay, that actually looks very similar to what she was telling me in one of the videos about the amount of rice you want to add. But I have to measure rice. I can't do the first knuckle thing that a lot of the Asian community does. And I can't say, oh, just give me any cup. No, I need 1 cup of rice. Like, I'm real OCD about rice for no good reason whatsoever. But yeah, so all right, we got the heat on full blast. I'm gonna bring it to a boil. Let it boil for just a minute. Then I'm turning the heat all the way down, and since it's not going in the oven, I don't need to do this. So, save some fucking foil too. Okay. About to end the video, honestly, just because do y'all really want to sit here and watch the shit cook? I'll leave it running, I don't give a fuck. But, yeah. So, once I turn it down officially, then I'm going to lower the, then I'm going to go ahead and kill the video. I'll give this a good mix. Yeah, but I had an issue the other day when I did a chicken and rice bake, and the rice, some of the rice was on top of the chicken and did not get cooked. It was less than al dente, like a good crunch. Not a crunch, a crunch. Crunch with an O. So, I hope I did this right. I mean, either way, this is fucking dinner. But I hope I did this right. The shit I do. I haven't even eaten today. That's like the fucking worst part. I have not eaten today. I was going to earlier, but then I had to go. Work took longer than I thought. And I was like, let me go ahead and swing by a drive-thru. And I'm like, no, I need to fucking save money because I spent a lot of fucking money in the last month. So, let me try to save some money this time. And I got home and I was like, shit, laundry. So, started doing the laundry. And yeah, I'm just, okay. I like the boil where it's at now. I'm going to let it boil for 1 minute. says 1 teaspoon of butter. Like that's not. Like a tablespoon of butter is not going to make a fucking difference in this. There's way too much fucking fat in here already. I'm not adding butter to this. Okay, now we got the good steam coming out. Top of the pot's getting cleaner. All the steam's rising up and pushing against all the, like, the sauce mix on there. And it's pushing it down the sides. Okay. One. Fuck. Yeah, this is cool. I'm pressing down on it. The steam's still just shooting out. Okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, I was right. I guess something trying to stick on me. Ah, fuck you! Okay. The heat's turned all the way down. Like as low as it'll go. You got my glasses? No. Okay. I feel like I got my eye. I definitely would have got my glasses, not my eye. Oh. Okay. Okay. I made sure all the chicken was submerged. Can't use that anymore because it's been going in the bowl with the chicken juices, and chicken wasn't cooked all the way. So that's now dirty. So this is turned all the way down. Hey Google, set a timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes, and we're starting now.
Okay, in 15 minutes I'm going to come back and look at it and see what all's going on and see if it needs anything else. This is a very thin knife, not wrong way. Can't even see the knife there. I'm just like, hey, something's on your eye. No. Don't fuck with knives. This is how people get injured. I'm stupid. Well, not stupid. I'm crazy. And I know what I'm doing. So, yeah. That's definitely going to need more salt. I can already feel it, but I'll add that later on. I'm going to give it at least 15 minutes. But thank y'all very much for watching. I will post the pictures when it's done. I hope it's good. There's so much in it. Oh my god. It's an expensive ass dish too. Jesus. Like just the veg and stuff cost like $20. So yeah, but I guess in a lot of places it's one of those, like, you know, we have chickens outside, we grow our own shit kind of thing. I would love to have a garden where I can grow my own shit. Oh my god. We get a house, I'm doing that. But yeah, I'm gonna kill this. It smells good in here. I think I add a little more of the curry powder to it. No, I'm not. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it. So thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. Again, there will be a picture posted down below, and I will post the link for the Food 42 web page I used as a guideline. Again, I can't fucking follow recipes. I can't. It never works out well. So, like, it's never any good, y'all. Like, it always ends up bad because something in the recipe goes against one of my instincts. And, yeah. So, thank y'all for watching. Have a good one.